this natural park. Of course, you must protect it, preserve it. You can't change it. You can't cut the trees in it. Being a natural park reserve, you have to preserve it.
Welcome to my beautiful city, Valencia. First of all, I would like to tell you also in Valencian language, because we have an official language here. Bienvenidos, benvinguts also. And I would like to tell you first of all about this beautiful area that you can see, all these green parks and gardens. You know that this is actually the biggest city garden in Europe. Just in the opposite side from here, on the left hand side, we can see the Museum of Fine Arts, that it is most important museum of paintings in Spain after El Prado in Madrid. You know that now we are going to go beside all these beautiful gardens, and we will get directly to the City of Arts and Science, that it is the modern part of the city. We will be there in around 10, maximum 15 minutes, and during our way we are going to see some of our historical bridges and more modern, some bridges that used to cross a river. Because where you see today all these beautiful gardens, before we used to have a river, the river called Turia. What happened with the river and why today we have these gardens instead of the river? You know that in 1957 Valencia had a flood. So the city was flooded, and then after that the Spanish government decided to divert the river outside of the city in order to avoid another disaster like it happened in 1957. So after that, it was the question what to do with the old riverbed. It was a big space crossing the entire city from east to west, 11 kilometers long. So what to do then? Actually, the government wanted to make a highway, but finally they changed their mind and it was converted into this great garden that you can see today, with many areas to practice different sports, gardens, playground for children, and special streets for bikes and so on, as you are going to see now. From here we can see this nice bridge that we call Alameda Bridge. This bridge actually was constructed in the 80s by the same architect that we are going to see in short, the City of Arts and Science. This amazing project that was created by the local Valencian architect Santiago Calatrava, well known, very famous all around the world. For example, in Santiago Calatrava made a new project in Manhattan where the Twin Towers used to be. Now subway station, and yeah, it's a very big area that was designed by Calatrava. Today, this is being considered the project that we are going to see in short as the best project of this architect. But before we get there, we are going to see other interesting bridges, like this one. Actually, as we are going to see that some of the palm trees that are crossing the bridge, they are growing just on the old riverbed, and then the flowers are being changed depending on the season. So we have different kind of flowers. On Christmas is beautiful with all this traditional Christmas flower, red and green. We are going to cross the flowers bridge. It's very special, and like this you will have a view also from both sides of the old riverbed. keep 19 bridges that are crossing the 11 kilometers of the old riverbed, crossing these beautiful gardens. We will see also other bridges that are also very interesting. They are modern and like the one one that was constructed, the last one by the architect Santiago Calatrava, that it looks like a deck, and we call it the Golden Ditch. Now, in short, in front of us, we can already see a little bit. We are going to see the nice music hall, or Palau de la Música. It's one of the most interesting and famous also because of its great acoustic music halls in Spain. So Valencia actually has few auditoriums. This one and the Opera House are the most important ones in the city, but not the unique ones. Then we will see also the Opera House, that it is actually one of the biggest opera houses in the world, and other beautiful architecture on the City of Arts and Science, where we will have the opportunity to stop and to talk a little bit more about this modern part of the city. But anyway, even though we are already very close to the modern part of the city, as you can see, it's very easy to drive around the city, not a lot of traffic, and the reason is that we actually have around 165 kilometers of special roads for bikes, which it makes very easy to go around the city with a bike. Riding a bike is very nice because Valencia is a flat city, and then also it's possible to also go by bike by the Turia Gardens and by these special streets for the people that likes to go by bike and through the nature. So Valencia is very, very nice. So you see they are doing now some restoration works. Then we will see the opposite side of the music hall. Hopefully, in short, all the works will be finished, and then again doing all the concerts. And so actually I would like to tell you something about the architect Santiago Calatrava from Valencia, the one that designed the City of Arts and Science. The name that City of Arts and Science, it is because actually in this part of the city we have several buildings that are being dedicated to art, culture, entertainment and science. And the architect Santiago Calatrava, he was the one that was chosen for creating all this great architecture, and he is always using some special materials that you can find in Valencia, that are the ceramics. As you will see also when we will be in the old town, the ceramics are the protagonist of many buildings and different architectures throughout our history, medieval buildings, Art Nouveau buildings. So ceramics have been the protagonists, and you can see here already in front of us in the Opera House where this kind of Roman helmet, like the architect wanted to represent, from here you can already see, and very close from here what we used to call the Golden Ditch, very important ditch for the locals in the past. So now we are going to cross the bridge that it takes the name of this ditch. We call the Golden Ditch. This bridge that it looks like a deck is the bridge number 19 that we have in the city. This is separating both sides of the City of Arts and Science. On the left hand side you have the Agora House, that it is an exhibition center with all the beautiful tiles, the mosaics decorating the facade, and just behind the blue building the aquarium, that it is the largest aquarium in Europe with more than 500 different kinds of fishes.
Concert this Friday, Sunday. Friday night and Sunday night. The stage is up.
Kind of column in the center, but it's all from other parts of the building. Okay? So from here, from the ground floor, you can actually get
Bene.
Directors from Japan, from Italy, you know, and like every month it's changing. Sometimes there are movies that they are without sound. And the construction of the central market, it was constructed 500 years ago. Yeah, with much more, how to say, effort, okay, with better materials. Oh, I see. Because from there we have a beautiful view also from the market. This church is the one representing the two saints, Paul Saint John the Baptist.